Yo, Shovel Squad, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be showing off the deck that I would personally bring it to the World Championships if I was attending this year, and that is Arceus Gyarados. I think Gyarados VMAX is a really fun card to play, and this Arceus Gyarados deck is really strong. I actually brought it to my local league the other week, and I ended up getting second place with it. I think with the rise of decks like Ice Rider, Palkia, and Arcintel, I think Arceus Gyarados is a fantastic pick for Worlds, as I think cards like Jolteon Memory Capsule is really good right now against those Italian engine decks. And of course, Gyarados can be really powerful with the ability to put a Memory Capsule on it, and you can of course do Get Angry. I really enjoy this deck a lot. It's a lot of fun to play, and I think it's got answers for a lot of things. Having cards like Empoleon are really good for the Miltank and Solrock Lunatone matchup, and I like the deck a lot. And again, it is what I personally would bring to the World Championships. Yeah, before we get the video, of course, if y'all are interested in the content, haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and also leave a like in the video if you're going to go on to enjoy the video and want to share your support on the content. Also, clicking that notification bell so you never miss an upload is also greatly appreciated. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Arceus Gyarados? Do you think it is a good deck, a sleeper pick right now? Let me know down below. I'm interested to hear. But let's scope out that list. This is a list that I am using here for the deck. Credit to Vini Fernandez, actually, for popularizing this archetype. Again, Arceus Gyarados was a legit deck back in the Brilliant Stars format, but kind of fell off. But honestly, it still isn't bad in our current meta. One of the things that makes it so good is the ability to use Jolteon. Now, Jolteon is really good right now, as its ability states, as long as you have a Memory Capsule on it, Water Pokemon in play have no abilities, and that means you shut off shady dealings. That's all you really need with a Jolteon, is just shut off shady dealings. And when you're playing against something like Palkia or Arcintel, and they're playing the Italians and the Drizzles, they can't do them, and they're very slow. And a lot of those Italian decks only play a few draw cards. Like, they don't have a lot of draw supporters, so they're really relying on those shady dealings. And when you're shutting them off, it's really, really good. It's easy to get Jolteon going if you can have access to Starbirth to kind of get you there. Being able to get any two cards out of your deck does make it pretty easy to find those pieces you need to actually shut off your opponent and guarantee a turn 2 Jolteon. Gyarados complements the deck really well. Gyarados is a very bulky Pokemon with 330 HP, and it's also got 2 attacks. Both of the attacks are helpful. Hyper Beam can do 120 damage, and discard energy from your opponent's active, which can be very helpful in a lot of scenarios. You also have access to Max Tyrant, which does 240, which is a great way to just boss a V on the bench and just knock it out, which is one of the really good things about that Max Tyrant attack. The big thing with Gyarados is the Memory Capsule synergy we already have. We're already going to be playing Memory Capsule for Jolteon to, of course, to shut off shady dealings, but we can also use Memory Capsule in combination with Gyarados' attack, Get Angry. Get Angry does 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Now, if we go into a Gyarados VMAX, and if they attack us for basically like at least 140 minimum on a V-Star, we have a Memory Capsule on, we can just swing and copy Get Angry and knock them out. As we already have 3 Memory Capsule in the deck for the Jolteon, we can squeeze in the Gyarados line and play it with Get Angry, making it very good. And if a lot of the time it can take a big one-shot on something like a Duraludon or Mew VMAX, something that's a little bit harder to KO, because we can use Get Angry for a huge amount of damage, which is what I like. One other cool card in this deck is actually the Empoleon. Now, you might be like, why are you playing Empoleon in the deck? Especially because you have Jolteon. Well, it's mainly just here for 2 certain matchups: the Miltank matchups and Solrock Lunatone. Against Miltank and Solrock decks, you never have to use Jolteon. Like, you're never going to put Jolteon in play against Solrock Lunatone, Reggie, or, you know, the Miltank matchups, because those decks don't play water abilities. So you're not going to use Jolteon on those matchups. You're also not going to try to use Path to Peak right away. And basically, Empoleon can just go straight through Miltank, as its Emperor's Eyes ability makes it so basic Pokemon in your opponent's active spot, or in play, sorry, have no abilities. And that's really good, because with Empoleon the active, you can just use Swirling Slice with a double turbo and a water energy and 1-hit KO Miltank. This is why the Empoleon is so helpful in the deck, because otherwise this deck does not have an answer to Miltank whatsoever, and that's why the Empoleon is so good. It's good for Miltank and good for Solrock and Lunatone. Of course, the deck does come together through Bit Barrel. This deck strategy against a lot of matchups is like Marnie Path. Path to Peak is very good in here. We are playing 2 of them. You could even go up to 3 if you really wanted to, but Marnie Path is very helpful in this deck, as it does allow you to have a defense mechanism against something like Mew VMAX. I've beaten Mew VMAX's deck plenty of times before, and one of the ways I do that is through Marnie Path. It is a legit method of winning the game right now, and Marnie Path is very, very good. And that is one of the ways we beat Mew. Mew is also good, too, because Gyarados is unlikely to be killed by a Mew in 1 hit, which means that you can get a free Get Angry on a Mew VMAX, which is one of the benefits of Gyarados against Mew. And, of course, Marnie Path just gives you that extra little bit of edge you need in that matchup. yeah, this is the list we got. Melanie's really good too, obviously, as it does allow you to have energy acceleration. If you do whiff a turn energy, you can still use Melanie to build up Arceus in one turn. You can also use it as a way in the late game to build up your Gyarados and stuff for some extra energy excel. And that is the list. I like the deck a lot. Again, I got second place at it with my league, and I actually ended up losing in the finals with the deck, mainly because I literally just had a bad start, and I just bricked for 2 turns and lost. But otherwise, the deck runs pretty hot. I like it a lot. I think it's really good right now in the meta. And again, if I was going to the World Championships, whether it be competing in it or going to the London Open, I would 100% be playing this deck to the tournament. All right, we won the coin flip. That's good. We'll take it. See how we do here in this matchup here. Looks like, all right, we got a turn 1 Arceus energy. Not bad. I can also get an Eevee, which is tempting. Definitely want to maybe look into getting Eevee here, especially if we are playing against a Sobble deck. Let's see. Chino. I have no idea what we're playing against, so I don't know if I want to get Eevee here. Get rid of the Melanie in the water. Get Arceus. Could use that to get Gyarados next turn. I'll just pass. I'm not going to get Eevee. I have no idea what I'm playing against. I don't think they play Inteleon if they're playing Minccino, so I don't think we got to worry about that. So I'm actually just not going to bother grabbing Eevee. Oh, they're going to boss my Bidoof. How rude. That's fine. Oh, they are playing Water Energy, though. Maybe we do want to get Eevee, then. Yeah, maybe it is fine to get Eevee. All right, we'll Ultra Ball these away. We'll grab Eevee here. I mean, Gyarados will be good too, obviously. But if they are playing Water Energy, they might be playing something. So I guess we will grab Eevee on the end of the day. And we'll Arceus here. Then I can Starbirth or... Double Turbo Barrel? I need to find Switch, though. Even if I don't get the attack off, though, it's fine. Even if I don't get the attack here, it's fine. Because I can at least Melanie and probably build up like a Gyarados. Not that big of a deal if I whiff the attack this turn. Let's just Barrel here. And then... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Ultra Ball away Boss and Arceus. Grab Gyarados. Then we'll just Melanie to the Gyarados. Maybe we can find Switch off Melanie. Because I don't think Barrel's getting KO'd this turn. So I think it's fine. And then... Okay, no Switch. That's fine. Alright, we'll just pass. That's fine. Next turn, we can Marnie and then just try to find Switch. I'm fine. Even though we did not get the attack off, it's not a big deal. Because we set up our board a little bit. We got Gyarados down. And I don't know what I'm playing against, but they are playing Water Energy, then. Might be a Water deck. Oh, they do Marnie me here. Alright, that's fine. See if we can find the Switch or Double Turbo Energy off this Marnie. Move Gyarados. No, but we do get Jolteon, though, which is pretty good. And there's a Capacious Bucket getting played. Are they playing a Greninja V Union deck, actually? I think they are. I think they're playing a Greninja V Union deck, actually. Judging from the Articuno and the Water Energies. Now, see if they end up pulling it off. The problem with Greninja V Union for my opponent, I mean, I guess I don't play Manaphy, but Gyarados' Get Angry just completely smokes them. If they ever attack me, Gyarados will just wipe that thing off the board. I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it off. I have a pretty good hand coming up. I can Path them too, which is pretty good. Shut off the Articuno. I don't know. We'll see what my opponent does here with their setup here. They do make do away in Irida. Irida's pretty good for Greninja. Oh, they got Suicune. So yeah, they are playing water Pokemon, I guess. Kind of-ish. They go into the Suicune. Okay, I can't knock it out. They need a Melanie for next turn. But yeah, we're going to go Path plus Jolteon. And that's going to be pretty good. Now, there's one Greninja piece. All right, they got one piece in the discard so far. Do they play Frostmoth, though? No, they have Starmie. Ooh, that's actually pretty annoying. Okay. To probably... Oh, I can't knock out Starmie, though. Damn, Starmie's actually kind of a problem. Kind of a problem. Do I really want to research here and lose my boss? I don't know. Let's just see what Barrel gets us. Probably should have benched other Arceus, actually. Hey, look at that. We got a Switch. All right. Now, here's the thing. I want to hold on to the hand here. I don't want to lose boss. But, I mean, I'm not being threatened. Actually, you know what? We could just boss KO the Cinccino here, right? Just knock out one of the Cinccinos. And then just build up Gyarados. Sure. Because they're in a... I mean, they're locked up right now, right? So they can't do much. So let's knock out the Cinccino here. And then we'll just build up the Gyarados. We are putting a lot of energy in play for that Starmie, of course, which is a little sketchy, but it's fine. It's all good. Cripple their draw a little bit and hopefully get a good prize. Another bit barrel. Yeah, we'll chill it. Now, they do have access to Cinccino, but they don't have access to Articuno or Suicune at the moment. So they are ability locked with Jolteon. We'll see if they are playing like Frostmoth or something too, because they just don't have abilities. They can't do much. Let's see if they have a Melanie here. They have a Melanie this turn. That is a little scary because they will be able to KO me. That's not a Melanie, though. That is a Professor of Burnett. which does set them up closer for the Greninja. And I still have to find my last boss now. Because when they bench that Greninja, I need to be able to boss it first so that it's not too threatening. I mean, I guess what they can do with Greninja, they can like give me their 130 attack. There's the VMAX. Let's go. We just draw it. You love to see it. The barrel for 2. We get here water energy. We can put that there, and then we can research the hand away. Losing the other path is a little annoying, but it's whatever. Memory capsule. Never play Tool Scrapper, but should play it anyways. I doubt they'll play Scrapper. Probably fine. Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of these two. Keep the Sporters. We do have the boss in our hands, so that's good. Grab the other Arceus V-Star here. And then knockout, or not knockout, hit the Starmie. I could have knocked it out with Gyarados, actually. I probably should have killed them there with the Gyarados, actually. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I should have. That was actually a misplay. Should have went to Gyarados, because if they attack me, it's fine. And they're not going to get a knockout anyways. Look at that. They still don't have a Melanie. As long as they're not doing anything, I can chill. I mean, they can't do much at this point anyways. Like, my setup's pretty... I have, like, the ultimate setup here. The Gyarados, the Jolteon. The Jolteon is shutting off Suicune. Gonna shut off Greninja V Union's Feel the Way ability. They must have prized their piece here. Let's see. I know. I could boss a Suicune. I don't know if I want to do that, though. If I boss a Suicune, then I can knock it out with Max Tyrant, but then I'm out of boss, and if they put the Greninja in play, I don't have a way to boss knock it out. I should have just killed the Starmie, man. Should have killed the Starmie. It was a misplay not do that. Now they can retreat, but, like, what do they retreat into, though, is the question. They can go move Starmie into Cinccino. I can knock out their Cinccino, but then they lose their draw. They might have to just go on Articuno. Whatever they go into here, I'm going to knock out, which is kind of the beauty of the spot we're in right now. Still might either switch another double turbos, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're going Articuno. Knocking out Gyarados, and they hit me, I'll get angry, knock him out. I know I need Gyarados for Greninja, but I mean, we're so far ahead at this point that it's probably fine to do this. You know what I'm saying? We'll just draw a card here. We could get clapped by the Starmie still, actually. Yeah, you know what? It might still be correct to KO the Starmie. I really don't want to get bodied by friggin' Energy Spiral. This is my last boss, but probably worth it to KO the Starmie. Because it is kind of the biggest threat on the board. So let's just, you know what? Let's just knock it out. Screw it. Should have knocked it out a turn earlier, but whatever. You live and you learn. Research and a water. I can build up another Gyarados, though. I do have another Melanie in the deck still. I don't know if I have energy, though. I've already used up 7, 8. No, I don't have enough energy. Never mind. Gyarados cannot attack. I don't have enough energy for another Gyarados. Never mind. We'll have to just use our double Arceus, which is probably enough to get us over this edge. If they attack me, I knock them out. They did the Melanie. Look at that. So they would have been able to KO me with Starmie. Good thing I went for the knockout there. They did have the Melanie in hand. That was a good call. Should have KO'd a turn earlier. They do have the Melanie again, so they can knock me out with Suicune, and then I'll knock them out, get angry. Let's see if they can finally get this Greninja V Union into play. Because if not, I mean, it's probably game over. Because, I mean, I still have Arceus in play, which is doing a lot, and they have, obviously, the Gyarados. There's Ultra Ball. Do they have it? Can they two-shot me? They might be able to two-shot me, actually. Nope, they don't have the... Never mind. They didn't get rid of the piece. Rip. Do they have the piece in the deck? They could still... They still have Cinccino. They can grab it. It might be prize. It is prize. I grab Lumineon. Lumineon ain't doing anything. Of course, Jolteon and Path are in play. Even if they had a stadium here, the Jolteon's already in play. They have to build it up to attack with it. They have to do more damage with Suicune here. Oh, they got another Quick Ball. Okay, they can do a little bit of damage to me here. They got 2 Lumineons. They got 2. Too bad I can't do anything with Jolteon in play, even if they had a training cord in play. How much are they doing? 160. So I still have 170 HP. Okay. I'm still pretty damn bulky. Alright, that's fine. Get angry. Knock him out. Free knockout. 320 damage. And let's take our prizes here. We get a Jolteon. Probably should have... Honestly, I should have researched, but I don't... Do I really want to lose all those Marnies? It doesn't really matter, I guess. I don't think it matters. If we had a boss left, it would have been correct to research. We don't have any boss left. It doesn't really matter. Because at this point, how do we lose? Because we still have 2 Arceus in play. Gyarados is not even getting KO'd this turn. If they don't knock out my Gyarados, whatever they bring in is getting knocked out by Get Angry. Because we're doing 320 damage right now. You can just kind of see how this deck locks things up. Path and Jolteon is a deadly combo. Gyarados is pretty good, and that is GG's. We can Get Angry for the final KO here. My opponent, unfortunately, never got to get the Greninja in play, but again, Gyarados was good. I did misplay a bit. I should have definitely killed the Starmie a turn earlier, but it is what it is. We won the game anyways, because Gyarados is just that good. All right, we're up against Solrock Lunatone here, and that's fine. We're going to let them go first, because you don't want to go second against Solrock Lunatone. Now, this matchup is fine. As long as our Empoleon is in the deck, then we just put Empoleon in play and pray. That's the best method we got. But Solrock Lunatone is a very fine matchup for this deck, I think. Again, with Empoleon, it's not that bad. If we can find it, of course. We do open up with a Bidoof and a Gyarados. We'll have to open up a Bidoof here. Our hand is pretty good. If we were going second, this hand would be a little bit better as opposed to going first, but we have to make them go first because, yeah, it's everyone's favorite deck, so it's fine. Now, I could actually quick ball into Empoleon here. The problem is they are going first, so I can't do that. But, you know, I didn't expect to immediately open up the switch. If somehow they get no energy on the Lunatone, I can go straight for the Empoleon, but I think instead we're just going to go Arceus and build up Empoleon. Not to be the play. And, well, they only got 1 energy, though, so maybe I can go for the Empoleon. I need an energy, though, which I don't have. But I can maybe Melanie for it, so maybe it is worth it to go for Empoleon. But I can get Arceus, too. It's probably fine just to do this, actually, and then we will... I mean, I could wait 1 turn here, right? And then Arceus to the Empoleon, but they could build up another Lunatone in the background. But if I can knock that out, it shouldn't matter. As long as I have Starbirth here, we're fine. So I'm actually just going to pass the turn. And then we're going to go Arceus next turn. This is how we're going to beat Solrock Lunatone. I could have went straight for the Empoleon there, but if they have a boss or a rope, then there's no point. And next turn, I can Starbirth for Melanie. I can probably just attack with Empoleon, actually. I don't even need the... I don't even need a Starbirth or Trinity Nova. I can probably just knock out the Lunatone with Empoleon. And this is how you beat him. This is how you beat Solrock Lunatone. This is why this deck is playing 1 copy of Empoleon, because sometimes it is all you really need in order to beat this deck. All right, they got a Solrock here. They got Lunatone, 2 cards in hand. Do they have any way to discard? No, they have the Cycle Draw. They are down bad right now, and that's what I like to see. All right, let's see what our top deck is. Water Energy. Another Ultra Ball. Well, then. Here's what we're going to do. Need to discard the energy. So we can Starbirth. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Starbirth here for Double Turbo Water Energy. Right? And this guarantees us the attack. So we can go grab Double Turbo Water. We can quick ball the Water Energy away for the Empoleon, which thankfully is in the deck. We can grab the Penguin here. We can Melanie to it. And then attach Double Turbo. We can switch. I can Ultra Ball here. Get rid of Marnie, grab a barrel. We keep the boss around just in case. Make sure I get the barrel in play here. Draw some extra cards. And we will go for the Swirling Slice knockout, assuming we draw well here, which... Yeah, we got Switch, Memory Capsule. I'll probably just burn this. Put that there. Doesn't really matter where I put that. Yep. And then we'll... Swirling Slice. I guess I could put on the Arceus, actually. It doesn't really matter. We'll knock out Swirling Slice, and they concede the game, and there you go. That's how you beat Solrock Lunatone. Sometimes Empoleon is just enough to beat him. It might be for the Miltank, but you know what? The odd chance you play against Solrock Lunatone on the ladder, you can just build up Empoleon in 1 turn there, thanks to Arceus Melanie, and just like that, my opponent scoops the game. And that's how you do it. All right. We won the coin flip. We might be against Ice Rider, which is a good matchup, because obviously we do have the Inteleon, or the Jolteon. Ooh, we don't get an Arceus turn 1, though. I do get a Bidoof, though. Honestly, this hand is pretty good. Even if I don't get an Arceus, I still kind of like it. Hopefully I can get an Arceus, though. Not an Arceus. Okay, F in the chat. Put that on so I can retreat, I guess. And we'll just pass. Yeah, if we're playing against Ice Rider here, we do want the Memory Capsule on the Eevee here. And I'll just attach the Bidoof so I can maybe retreat it next turn into an Arceus or something. If I get like another Double Turbo. Then I can move and then they'll burn a switch. So I think that's fine. Yeah, no turn Arceus. It's the name of the game. Get a turn Arceus. When I was playing this deck in real life, I was getting really good starts. And when I'm playing PCGO, I can't seem to find an Arceus turn 1. So there you go. Let's see if it's Ice Rider or not. There's a Quick Ball getting played. What are they going to get rid of here? A Rare Candy. That is not Ice Rider. Well, it might be Ice Rider. They still might be playing like Rare Candy and Inteleon. Yep, okay, it is Ice Rider. Okay, just making sure. I was like, okay, there's a Rare Candy and a Crobat, but thankfully they are still playing it. They are using Rare Candy probably with Inteleon, which makes sense. I've seen actually a lot of decks use Rare Candy and Inteleon now, so a good idea. But yeah, if we can get a Jolteon in play, we can shut off this Ice Rider Calyrex deck. And like, I mean, yeah, they can one-shot my Arceus maybe with like Max Lance and stuff, but like, how are they going to go through Gyarados? You know what I'm saying? See how it goes. There's Boss. Don't need that. We're just going to have the Marnie and Prey here. Can I find anything good off this Marnie? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not the barrel, though, before I do Ultra Ball. I can't get rid of too many things here. Gotta get rid of Arceus plus the card we draw. Okay. Now, here's the problem. I can't go into Arceus just yet, because I could get knocked out, and I don't want to risk that. We're just going to have to it for one more turn. But next turn, I do have the Jolteon, and I have the Arceus. Yeah, we're going to have to just chill in the active spot, and hope my opponent does not knock me out. There's a very low chance they do, though. They have no shady dealings to work with. There's a higher chance they knock out Bibarel, which, I mean, it would suck if Bibarel gets KO'd, but whatever. If it gets KO'd, I can still Ultra Ball for, like, Jolteon and stuff. It's all good. They don't have a knockout. All right. That was a good draw. This is where the fun begins. We can evolve into Arceus. We can incisors here. See, we get more water energy. Sure. They didn't do much. I don't really have to Marnie them. We can just grab Gyarados, I guess. Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter. And then we'll retreat into the Arceus. We'll Starbirth for Jolteon plus Path, maybe? Jolteon plus Path. I don't want to get Gyarados VMAX for next turn, though. But they concede the game. I mean, I kind of expected them to scoop there because, like, you get Jolteon in play. They can't really do anything. We had to knock it on their Crobat. But that's the point of the deck, is to stop those Intellion Engine decks. There you go. Even though we didn't get a turn Arceus, Jolteon is still really good. All right, we're going second here. Now, let's see what we get. Man, we got an Arceus. We have Eevee. All right, you know what? This hand is good. The problem is I'm not going first. Now, if I can maybe draw an Ultra Ball or a Quick Ball here, I can do Melanie and draw some extra cards. But yeah, this hand has a lot of potential. Also, hoping Arceus doesn't get KO'd here. My opponent opens with a Glaceon. Okay. I don't... Well, no, we can still use Eevee, right? Yeah, Jolteon's actually still good. Wow, that was a really good top deck. Holy moly. Yeah, no, Jolteon is still really good here because we can actually attack with Gyarados. I mean, Arceus V-Star can probably just completely destroy Glaceon, but we can attack with Gyarados VMAX. We get Jolteon in play, and Gyarados VMAX can do a lot of damage, especially with Get Angry, so... Yeah, there you go. That was a pretty good starting hand, though. We open up with the Arceus Turbo Energy. The only problem is the rest of our hand is a little bit weak, but I can do thing next turn. I can Evo Incense for, like, something. Never mind, they're going to Marnie me. I was going to say, can I Evo Incense, Arceus Starburst for, like, Ultra Ball? Doesn't really matter. We're going to get Marnied anyways. So this Marnie gives me here. No, that's an even better hand, actually. We will happily take it. Discard the top deck, get Jolteon, get Arceus V-Star, start doing our thing. Yeah. Oh, they do have Palkia. Okay, we definitely want to get Jolteon in play. Because we don't want Star Portal to be a problem. Palkia is interesting. What are they doing? Frost Charge? Okay, we can't knock him out. I do not play Choice Belt in this deck. So that we can't kill the Glaceon. Oh, I could actually. I could knock him out Gyarados. That was a really good... Okay, our draws are insane right now. So I could just kill them with Gyarados here if I really wanted to. Which is tempting. Very tempting to knock them out with Gyarados. Very, very tempting. I think we're gonna just do this. I think we just want to make sure I get Jolteon first. As much as I want to kill the Glaceon with Gyarados here, put on a lot of pressure. I do have Ultra Ball in my hand. Okay, you know what? You know what? I've decided... You know what? Let's actually just do it. Probably a good idea to knock him out Gyarados here. But I want to get the Jolteon down so I can't do Star Portal. But Gyarados, they hit it, then I can just whack it anyways. What do I want? I want Gyarados. I just grab Gyarados Memory Capsule. I can just lock out... Okay, I can still go Jolteon. No, this is probably the play. I need a supporter card too, though. Okay, we'll just grab Research Gyarados. Yeah, okay, we'll take the KO Gyarados here, actually. The more I think about it, the more it's like probably like a logically good play. Then we'll research here. See if we can find Capsule. There we go. Oh, you'll love to see it. Yeah, rip my opponent. It ain't even fair. Yep. Probably a good time. We have the other Capsule in our hand, so they attack me. We just knock them out. And that's why Gyarados OP. Now, they still have Bibarel. They just can't do Star Portal. They also can't play Lumineon if they're playing a Lumineon in the deck. They also have no access to Lumineon or Star Portal. So they are really, really slowed down here. And they also have to deal with this Gyarados in the active spot here that is just sitting pretty with that big, bad, threatening Max Tyrant. And Hyper Beam is not bad either. And also, of course, if they do too much damage, Get Angry, it washes over them. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good, I want to say. Again, they have no access to, like... They don't have their water Pokemon abilities. And that's kind of what I'm hoping is enough to win us the game, is they don't have their water abilities. So, to be fair, I might have to boss knock out the Palkia, which I probably will do next turn. I think what we're going to do here is they're going to hit me with Glaceon. Oh, they got the V-Star. Ooh, okay. Kind of forgot that card existed. They can't attack me with it, though, this turn. It doesn't do anything. I can just Hyper Beam it. We can't attack. We can't one-shot it, I guess, but I can Hyper Beam it, and that makes the difference all the same. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. We can just attach Ultra Ball for the barrel. The other Gyarados is in there, right? Yeah. Definitely try to get the other Gyarados going at some point. If I could boss, knock out Palkia. The problem is they're going to go Crystal Star. I can't do anything about it. I think I am just going to Hyper Beam him here. It's probably the best play we can do. Just slow him down. Force him to have a Melanie here. They can't do Star Portal, so we're making them have a Melanie because they cannot play Star Portal. They can't Star Portal here, so we're just going to make them have a Melanie. And if they don't have a Melanie, then I have a boss for the Palkia. And if they Marnie me, they're not going to attack me anyways, and I knock them out. So no matter what, Gyarados is going to take another knockout this turn, is basically what I'm saying here. So no matter what they do, we're either going to kill the Palkia. We know they have a Marnie in their hand. They could Marnie me here. They can get rid of my hand. But that's fine. Yeah, they just can't do Palkia's ability because Jolteon's in play. And they also can't play anything like Lumineon. So they had a Lumineon in their deck, and they were trying to use it to find, you know... They're trying to use Lumineon here to try to find the Melanie. They can't do that. There's a Marnie, which means they are not attacking me this turn. Now, they could retreat it with that Snow Leaf badge on. They do have a free retreat. They do take away my boss and my Palkia. That's fine, though. We got our own Melanie. We got Path of the Peak in play, which we haven't... Yeah, we can put in play. Double down on... Yeah, they have to retreat here. They have to go into something. They got to go into Bibber, but that's going to hit their draw engine. So either way, it's looking good. I can actually dig for boss here, though, too, which I'm going to probably have to do. Gotta get boss here. Boss this thing up. This thing should be able to knock out my Gyarados with that V-Star power, so I don't have a way to deal with that. And unfortunately, we didn't get a boss. Can we get a boss off this? No. We got another Arceus. You just get another Gyarados down, I guess. Fine. Gyarados is just really good, so let's get another Gyarados in play. Let's max Tyrant Bibarel. Knock out Bibarel. They're probably going to hit me with that V-Star power. I could still get a boss, so it's realistically possible to still get a boss here. Obviously, I can Bibarel for it. We haven't played a boss yet, so they're all in there. They're all in there. The chance that we get one isn't super low, so we can definitely hit a boss here next turn and boss the Palkia, knock it out, or boss Bidoof. But we'll see what they can end up doing here. I could also draw a switch. If I draw a switch, I can go into Arceus, which would be ideal, actually. And then we can save Gyarados for a rainy day. So I'm looking for Switcher Boss this turn. Switcher Boss. Double Turbo. Put that there. Quick Ball. Thin. The barrel for 4. Can we get Switcher Boss? One of the two. Nope. But I do have Marnie, which can get me Switch. I'll play. Put a Melanie too. It's fine. I'll just Marnie. Switcher Boss. Or Switch. Nah, I'm gonna get the Switch. Okay. Now, that's fine. I can actually just Quick Ball here. Keep thinning. Keep on thinning. Oh, the Switches aren't even in the deck. Are they both prized? Have I... What? Both of my Switches are prized? Oh, I didn't even notice that. I just assumed they were in the deck. I need to check my deck. I need to check my prizes better sometimes, I swear. All right. The most thing we can do is Hyper Beam them here and hope they have an energy. Oh, is it all effects? Oh, it is effect, bruh. I thought it was damage. It actually is effects. Okay, wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Okay, that's fine. They're going to knock me out, and then I'm going to knock them out, and I'm going to have another Gyarados built up. It's all good. I didn't even realize. Okay, that's fine. Gyarados is going to die. Didn't know I had all my Switches prized, but I guess there you go. Ooh, they do play a Tool Scrapper here. Oh, I did not expect them to be playing that. Okay. That's fine. Path is still in play. They still have Star Portal anyways. They're still under Path anyways. Doesn't really matter. We need to get that memory capsule back on, though, before they have some crazy tech card up their sleeve. Greninja? Yeah, okay. That can't do anything. Path is in play, but we'll see. Ooh, they Roxanne me. That's fine. We got Bibarel in play. It's all good. We are Roxanne proof here. Let's see what we get off this. Another Path is good. All right. If they have anything else they can do. Now, I need to get the Jolteon built up, but I actually low-key want to just hold the hand and get all the energy on the Gyarados. I have 5, 6, 7. I have 2 waters in the deck. I need a Melanie for that last energy. Well, I guess I can draw. It doesn't really matter, actually, the more I think about it. It doesn't really matter. Didn't expect them to play Scrapper, though. I will admit, but that's fine. Yeah, I need to get something going. Oh, there's the water. I guess we're going to draw it anyways. All right, well, Barrel for 3 here. See if we can get off this. There's the memory capsule. We got it back. We can put that back on there. We can Marnie them. And then hope for the best. Ugh, I drew the energy. I got the Melanie, though, so it's all good. Okay, that's fine. knock him out. I want to play the Ultra Ball, but I can't get rid of any of these cards in my hand, so I want to get that other Arceus in play. All right, we'll take our prizes here. Can we? I mean, we're guaranteed one of the switches, so I mean, there's that, I guess. All right, let's see what they got now. Even if they had a counter stadium, they're still under Jolteon locks. They don't have Greninja. They don't have Palkia V-Star. They get a Temple of Sinnoh. Okay, that's fine. We already have enough energy on Arceus, but that does go to the path. But it doesn't matter because Jolteon is still in play regardless, so it's not like they have their abilities anyways. So it's all good. They need a Melanie. They need a Melanie because, again, my opponent cannot play Star Portal. Well, they can't Star Portal anyways because they've already done their Crystal Star, actually. But you get my point. You get my point. There's a Choice Belt. There's an E-Retrieval. Okay. It's not going to be enough, though, unfortunately, for my opponent. I can't win this turn, though, by going into Gyarados, but that's fine. They just do that. I mean, I can win if I find Boss. Yeah, I do win here if I get Boss, I'm pretty sure. We can win if we get Boss. I can Max Tyrant the Palkia. No, I can. Never mind. No, I can. No, because I have one prize remaining anyways. I forgot. Okay. Try to dig for Boss, I guess. Sure. Going to Gyarados because I do have the Melanie. Why not? Can Hyper Beam them, which is still pretty good. We don't find Boss. We didn't get Boss. Okay. That's fine. We'll Melanie to Gyarados. 3 cards left. There's the Boss. Get that down. And Hyper Beam. Take an energy away. Make them have a Melanie. Because they can't do their other abilities. They can't play Lumineon for Melanie. They got to have the Melanie. If they don't have a Melanie here, they are not going to do anything. And Gyarados is just going to run them over next turn with a Max Tyrant. There's an energy. Do they have Melanie? I have game in hand anyways. I have Boss. I got Boss. So while we were playing against an Intellion Engine deck, I still think I did a good job showing off the power of this deck. Because we still used Jolteon pretty well, I would want to say. Okay, no Melanie. That's GG's. Unless I play like Crushing Hammer or something. I guess I could like... Yeah, Hammer, that's about it. I'm trying to think of anything. Like, there's nothing else I can do. There's no Boss. They can't, like, Boss trap something this turn. Either way, I had a double turbo anyways. So it's all good. And that is GG's. Gyarados walks away with a clean little win here. We could just go attach and Max Tyrant for the knockout. That's the power of Gyarados. My opponent was never able to build up a Glaceon really fast enough. They got one built up, and they were able to use it to knock out my Gyarados, but it's all good. We got him anyways, and I think Jolteon did a good job showing them down. I know we weren't playing against an Intellion Engine deck there, but it still was fine. There you have it. That is the video on my Arceus Gyarados deck. We didn't play against as many Intellion Engine decks as I would have liked, per se, but the deck is still really good in general, and I think Gyarados VMAX is a really scary threat to deal with because, I mean, it has really good potential. It has 3 different attacks when you combine it with Get Angry, and all 3 attacks are very good. I mean, Hyper Beam can slow the opponent down. Max Tyrant can be great to knock out Pokemon on the bench, letter Vs, and of course, Get Angry is the icing on the cake. And of course, when you combine it with Jolteon to shut off the Intellion Engine, or just slow down decks like Palkia and shutting off stuff like Greninja, and any water Pokemon in general, it can be really good. So Jolteon is really good, and with all the water support Pokemon going around right now, Jolteon is a great card to play. And there's other combos with Jolteon, obviously. I've seen it with Malamar, of course, but I do really like this Gyarados build quite a bit because having access to cards like Melanie is really good. And Gyarados just abuses Memory Capsule better than most other cards in the format. So yeah, this is probably what I would end up bringing to Worlds if I was going, and I really do like this deck a lot. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. If y'all enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video to show your support on the content, and click that subscribe button down below, and click that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And yeah, let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about Gyarados VMAX and Jolteon and Arceus combined together? I like the deck a lot personally, obviously, and that'll be it for me. Have a good rest of your day.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com, and at the checkout screen, make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. If you're looking for PTCGO codes, they have them there as well at atlaspokemart.com. And the best part is, the TSS12 code works there as well. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
This video is sponsored by PokeXword.com, the best place to get your fill of Pokemon-inspired puzzles. New puzzles are posted every Sunday, and it's a great way to disconnect and have some fun. Not only that, but they also host monthly giveaways on their channel. I personally complete these puzzles every week and can honestly say that they're pretty challenging. They've recently added a puzzle with flavor text only, which is a ton of fun. Be sure to follow PokeXword on Twitter to get notified when new puzzles are posted and when their giveaways are live.
Check out the Late Night Series Season 6, brought to you by myself, Zach Lesage, and the Shuffle Squad. We're going to be running a bunch of sick events for the Pokemon community, and they start on August 30th. So one thing you might be noticing here is that there's an EU time and an NA time. We have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, which works out to about 5 p.m. in London, and then we have one at 7 p.m. Eastern, which should help out a lot of players on the West Coast play in this event. That being said, we still have a lot of cool things going on. Expect similar prizing that we've had for other Late Night Series events. Expect better staffing, expect better tournament experiences, and of course we do have a stream going up for this season as well, and I will be streaming the event on Twitch. That being said, we have the whole season up on the Play Limitless website. Late Night 51 all the way through 70 runs until we hit the Invitational on November 5th. So check that out, sign up today, and support Zach Lesage Events and the Shuffle Squad. See you there.
The Shuffle Squad would like to thank you so much for watching the entirety of this video and sticking around right until the end. We would appreciate if you liked, shared, commented, and even subscribed to the channel. It would help out all of our content creators and definitely help out what we do for the community here. Again, thank you so much for watching, and keep on shuffling.
Goodbye.